So Anne, welcome here today. We're going to cut the ribbon, then we're going to pile inside.
Beautiful.
Everyone can have a good look at, most people have a good first look at the hub. Then we'll reassemble about 2 and we'll start the proper opening ceremony inside.
And everyone will be pleased to get inside, Marcus.
Yeah, the weather's a bit gnarly, but anyway, it's nice and warm inside with the sun beaming in through those windows. So Anne, do you want to say anything before we cut the ribbon?
No, just let's get inside because it's cold out here. And we can say what we need to say in there. But it's great to be here. I love coming over here. Love catching up with people and everyone on the island. So let's cut this ribbon and get inside.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
Hey. Hey.
Terrific. Yeah, didn't really know what to expect until I walked inside, but yeah, it blew me away. Excellent.
One, it looks architecturally designed well, and 2, I think it's going to be a real benefit and asset to the island, and 3, it just looks aesthetically appealing.
The location is great, and it's good for the island, and I hope to see it used fairly frequently now that it's here.
Mate, it's awesome. Look at that. This complements that. It'd be better if John wasn't sitting in the middle of the photo, but anyway. No, mate, look, it's fantastic. It's just an awesome bit of new infrastructure for the island. People should feel proud of it. And it took a little while, but they got there, and it's just a bloody quality project. It looks fantastic. And look at the workmanship and the thing like that Ian did with the sea light here for the fireplace. It's just a quality place.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. What a great focus for tourism, but a focus for the island and the community. So what a beautiful facility, and I think it's fantastic. So congratulations to everyone involved in the project, and now let's make it work.
Anne Urquhart, Federal Member for Braddon, other visiting distinguished guests, thanks so much for coming over today. Fellow councillors and everyone involved in designing and building the hub here today, and people of King Island, Tasmania. I just note some apologies. Senator DeLiga, who was intending to be here today, couldn't make it over, he's crook. And of course, Premier Rockcliffe and the Tasmanian State Government ministers send their compliments. That most would like to be here today, and they otherwise would. However, under the caretaker protocols, and because they've gone radio silent just before the state election on Saturday, they have to sit this one out today. But we'll tick them off as being here in spirit. Welcome to the official opening ceremony of our incredible new King Island Hub facility. It's great to have you all with us today on this auspicious day of celebration and Thanksgiving here on King Island. For any municipality, big or small, days like this don't come along very often, so we're going to savour it. Over the last 2 years, the resolve of our great island has been tested like never before with unprecedented drought, near death of our iconic industries, and other existential crises. Through it all, I'm immensely proud to say that we held fast, we kept the faith, and we never surrendered. In our time of need, we were also staunchly supported by our state, Tasmania, and our great nation. Although battle-weary, we have survived these recent challenges. 2025 is our comeback year, and today we really have something to celebrate in opening our new hub facility. I just note that in front of the podium here you will see the ceremonial shovel that we, or Anne again, used January last year, January 2024, to turn the opening sod where we currently stand, and obviously just before today we cut the ribbon. So 18 months these days from a sod turning to cutting the ribbon is, we think, is a pretty reasonable achievement, all things considered. The hub opening ceremony today is quickly in 3 parts. Anne Urquhart will shortly give a speech and officially open the hub. I'll then give my speech as mayor, and then Brett Tarossi will talk technical and tell us all the exciting and interesting technical things about the hub facility itself. So first, it's my great pleasure to invite Anne Urquhart, Federal Member for Braddon. As I said outside, the most frequent visiting Polly to King Island of any political party or independent. We always give her credit for that. Again today, here representing our federal government to say a few words and officially open the hub. Over to you, Anne.
Thanks, Mayor, and thanks everyone, and welcome. Look, there's a couple of seats up here, and I'll try not to bite anyone if they want to come and sit down here. But look, it's fabulous to be here today, and what an achievement. 18 months ago, as the Mayor said, this shovel went in the ground here, and here we are 18 months. That's a pretty record. So, you know, well done to everyone involved in putting together this absolutely beautiful building. I've been lucky enough in the visits that I come over where I've popped in and probably, you know, walked through a construction site when I maybe shouldn't have done, but I did. I snuck in and nobody knew I was here, except the couple of guys that were working away. And I've got to say, I was super impressed right from the beginning, but to see it now, it is just something of beauty, something that is, I think, very, very unique. It's very King Island with, you know, the colours, the building, the rock in the fireplace that actually comes from over the other side of the island, and, you know, the colours of the carpet. But that stunning view is only what you get on King Island. So it is my pleasure to be here officially to open the Study King Island Hub. And as the Mayor said, I do come often, but I love coming over here and I love talking to people and catching up. This hub is one of 12 new regional university study hubs right across Australia, announced, which was part of a cohort of 4 in 2024, and is one of only 3 hubs across Tasmania. So we've got one at the very first one that opened at Zeehan down the west coast, another one at Circular Head, and I think we've got people from both of those areas who have the study hubs there, and now this beautiful one here in King Island. I think the other thing is that I'm sure that the Circular Head and Zeehan people will be a little bit jealous, Mayor, because they are in existing buildings and you have a brand new building. So, you know, it's pretty special. The support that this hub will provide make it possible for students on this island to actually study in their local community while undertaking that further study, or even, you know, older residents who may want to go back and study but actually want to remain on the island. And it'll support students to study online courses at any tertiary provider right throughout Australia. And I think that's the beauty of these sort of places, is that you can come in here, link up to a university or another study provider and actually get training and skills and an education that you probably wouldn't have wanted to get if you had to go off the island. I know many young people have to leave the island to study. That is costly. It's also, you know, you're away from your family and your support group, so it's really important to have a facility like this where you can come and do that. But it's going to be more than study, I think, that happens in this building. It's going the opportunities, and I'm sure Brett will talk us through some of the design of the building that allows some of those things to happen. It will be a game changer for students on King Island to get a degree and get ahead in their careers while staying on the island close to their family, friends and the community that supports them. I understand that already the hub is supporting 8 students, and I'm sure that that will continue to grow as more locals hear about the fantastic opportunities and the facilities here. Who wouldn't want to come here with the sun on your back? I feel a bit like a cat at the moment. You know, come and sit in here and study. It's quiet, it's peaceful. It just sort of wants you to learn, you know. We know that where university study hubs are established, that university participation goes up. So we've already known that by the study hubs that we have around the country already. We know that in those areas the opportunities go up, but so does the actual people that participate. So it's great. And I think Study Hub King Island is a prime example of how our study hubs can help regional and remote students achieve academic success in tertiary education. I could rabble on for a long time, but I'm not going to, because I know we want to get to listening to to Brett talk about the beauty of this building and how it came up from the ground. So I want to officially open the King Island Study Hub and hope that it sees lots and lots of tertiary education and other opportunities for the community, but for tourists and the wider community as a whole to get the benefit from over many, many years to come, and I'm sure that will happen. So it's officially opened. Yahoo! Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anne. Just to confirm and just to clarify, the The Study King Island hub and the hub that we're currently in, they were both developed concurrently together in a complementary fashion. The Study Hub team will be based next door in our old General Manager's residence, which has been refurbished and the office space has been upgraded there. So that's where they will be based most of the time, but they will certainly spill over and use this facility as well. And we see this facility used for all things. So just to highlight that to everyone. We have lots to brag about on King Island. So how's this for a laundry list? World's freshest air, world's cleanest rainwater, Australia's best grass-fed beef, Australia's best cheese, Australia's best golf courses, Australia's best lobster, Australia's best tungsten, and now, just delivered, regional Australia's best new community hub facility. There are some things, however, that we don't have. We don't have traffic lights, we don't have paid parking, we don't have road tolls, we have no speed cameras, we have negligible crime, and we don't jack up our rates every year by 15%. Ours is only 4% here, I had to say that because we've just sent out the first rates instalment. Yet somehow, miraculously, we thrive and survive. King Island is cool climate country heaven. We're a bit of a time warp and we like it that way. As Mayor, the pressure was on to find the right inspirational words to say today, and I was early on in three minds. Then about a month ago, I woke up in a cold sweat at 4 a.m. with a strange voice in my head. And my wife, Narelle, here, she's my living witness. I'm not making this story up, this actually happened. I woke up with a faint voice in my head saying, if you build it, people will come. If you build it, people will come, which was kind of creepy. Then I remembered, hang on a minute, I've heard that before. A famous tagline, of course, from a movie. And sure enough it was. The 1989 movie Field of Dreams, starring Kevin Costner. So doing my homework and following this very curious thread, I went and rewatched the old movie. I hadn't seen it for 20 years and to be honest, I was profoundly moved by it. Spoiler alert, the star heard strange angelic voices saying, if you build it, they will come, or words to that effect. So somewhat terrified, he followed the divine instructions, built what he was told to, which in itself was very elaborate and entertaining. The kicker was that what he built in the end was really only a fancy backdrop to rekindle lost relationships and achieve closure. That really struck me. So relating that inspiration back to, or that unexpected movie inspiration back to the hub opening, the new hub is indeed a very impressive facility and it is built strong. However, this hub facility is really just an elaborate new vehicle for human relationships to flourish. In here, when we see joyous weddings, happy reunions, community functions, rousing tourism promotions, or any event really, where new friendships are forged and old relationships are rekindled, that's really what it's all about. That's why we build these places. Whatever events take place in here, large or small, basking in the amazing view and warmth through these windows, we'll be doing so looking out over our field of dreams. Hey, is this heaven? No, close. This is King Island. As Mayor and on behalf of all King Islanders, I express our sincere gratitude to the Tasmanian State Government for the original hub feasibility study that got this thing off the ground, and moreover, the federal government for their generous investment of $5 million to build this amazing hub facility and a few other supporting council facilities as well. Again, the proven partnership of councils, state governments and federal governments working together really delivers. I will leave it to Brett Tarossi to talk on all of the impressive design and technical aspects of this amazing new building, precinct and those who built it. I'll just finish and say, together we built it, people will most certainly come. It's now my great pleasure to invite Brett Tarossi, Chair of the Hub Project Control Group since inception in 2019, wow, to talk all things technical about the hub. Brett, over to you.
Well, it isn't every day that you can sit somewhere, learn something, play on your computer, and I just watched an eagle float across the sky in the backdrop. So, hello everyone and welcome to the hub. It's pretty exciting to make it here. I can see you smiling over there. So proud. We are no longer standing in a paddock with a shovel. as nice as it was. No wind-blown hair and crossed fingers for good weather, because we now have 4 beautiful walls, a very handsome roof, a veranda for shelter, and a room with a view. And most importantly, a finished, well, almost finished building, but close enough that we thought it was safe to throw a party. It's such a joy to welcome you all to this special moment, a celebration, as the Mayor says. This building has been a long time in the making. We spent more time asking the community what they wanted. We spent a lot of time listening. The quick bit was actually building it. So what has been designed is aligned with what we heard. To be everything to everyone, a place for learning, gathering, sharing, retreating, creating. A place where any idea a clever King Islander dreams up has somewhere to live. That was the brief. As you can imagine, no pressure at all. Before I start my thank yous, I'd like a few people to come and join me here, because firstly I'd like to annoy them, but they've been part of the story of this place from the very beginning, and many of you don't know who they are. Firstly, the extraordinary Emily Taylor. You have to come up. Oh yeah, you're not getting out of it. Lead architect and our superintendent, and her partner in design, the ever pragmatic and wise Ryan Strating. You're hiding up the back somewhere, come up the front. From Core Collective. Also, please welcome Helen Thomas. You have to come up. From King Island. Our community compass, our team from New Insights. Come on up, where you're hiding. Genevieve, don't be in the back. Come on up over here. Jen, up you come, and Dave. And finally, the Evolve team. All of you. I don't want anyone missing. Come on up. And the other person I'd really like up here is Vernon, but he's probably hiding somewhere out the back. Oh, here he is. Come on, Vernon. I was pondering the other day how many decisions are made in a project like this. Hundreds of thousands of individual decisions that go into making a whole. They need to be coherent, reviewed against a myriad of risks, budgets and regulations. When making these decisions, you need to hold the vision firmly in your heart. It takes a special kind of wisdom to get that right. So standing next to me, here, is a wonderful woman of exceptional talent, a woman who possesses such wisdom, Emily, who has she has overseen every detail of this building with patience, passion, and an eye for beauty and purpose. Every line, every corner, every door hinge. Check out the beautiful crafted door handles on the entry door. They're all Emily. It is mostly her hand and her imagination that has conceived of all of this. And she is still making decisions today. I can see you out the back. Ryan, with his clear-headed advice and deep design knowledge, has kept the ship steady. Together, they've created something extraordinary. So it's been wonderful working team together. And Helen, what can I say? You've been the keeper of King Island's heart throughout this project. Every decision you've made has been about what's right for this island, what will last, what will serve, what will be loved. You've held the space with care and courage, and we thank you deeply. Now to Evolve. Where have they all gone? What a job. In a world where the paperwork takes longer than the actual building, you've battled boats that left our materials sitting on the dock in Melbourne, finding tradespeople where there weren't any on the island, and wrestling with supply chains that sometimes looked like chaos. And yet, here we are, despite the odds, you delivered. It was your enthusiasm for the project, genuine care for this community, and resilience of this team, Even in the face of adversity, you kept coming back, showing up and getting the job done. So thank you. Vernon. Our longest standing member of the Councillor Working Group, thank you for your ever steady voice of reason. Been awesome. You've been there every meeting, you haven't missed anything. To the New Insights team, thank you to Dave for your giant brain of opportunity. Nothing else to say about that. Jen for keeping us all on track. And Genevieve, special help with the community engagement program and your superpower of design heckler. And in his absence, because he's just way too shy, is Darren Scott, our budget whisperer, the man who can muffle no with grace and still get invited to the after party. Thank you for your clear head, strong hand, amazing relationships that you leveraged the hell out of for this project, and for making the dollars stretch in ways none of us thought was possible. During the project and construction, we've faced some pretty interesting challenges. A most significant period of cost escalation, builder and trade shortages, companies closing down 3/4 of the way through one of our orders. We've had to chew through many changes in leadership, COVID, lots of interesting issues, including the crazy increase in freight costs, which have been pretty hard for us to keep up to. And still, as a team, we've worked through every curveball with professionalism and respect, with the project at the heart of every decision. The result is the hub, something solid, thoughtful and lasting, the warm, welcoming lounge room of King Island. This building is not just timber, concrete or beautiful timber handles. It's full of love and care. Every trade, every hand that touched the site has added something to it. My heartfelt thanks to the 107 businesses that contributed and the 166 individuals, some of who are with us today. Clint, I know where are you hiding? Where is he? Oh, he's hiding there. He was installing mirrors at 10 o'clock last night, which is not bad for an electrician. And Emily kept saying, just one more thing, just one more thing. It was pretty amazing. And the ever-diligent Aaron. Why aren't you sitting together, you two? You're your brothers. There's Jake and Jude. There's a whole lot of people here who've contributed so much. Thank you. And we've got Steve from Tourism Tas, you're up the back there. Jess and Marissa from Brand Tasmania. We've also got, who else have we got here? Gabriella and Meg from North by Northwest. These people have been cheering us from the sidelines, the best cheer squad anyone could ever hope for. The other people we'd like to thank are the students and the staff at the school who helped create vibrant and happy bathrooms. To Caroline, who painted the image for the poster and did her magic in the bathroom foyer. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look. To all the staff at King Island Council, you've helped in a myriad of ways, especially Jess and Shivani, who were here very, very late last night, the great, awesome gangsters of furniture construction. And Richard from TAFE, you are an absolute machine. Thank you. Thank you. So to all who made this happen, we offer our deepest appreciation. So now all that's left is for this community and for the exciting organisations. We've got Study King Island, Curdo, Kitty. We've got TAFE already operational next door, training their hearts out, which is great. All in residence in this building and the annex, to breathe their life into the hub, fill it with sounds, music, ideas, arguments, learning, laughter and light. And before we go, I'd like you to join me in a big round of applause for Emily, Ryan, the Evolve team, the New Insights team, the magnificent Helen Thomas, and the entire cast of brilliant, dusty, problem-solving legends who made this happen. Awesome. So thank you, everyone. King Island, this is your hub. Long may she be loved. So thank you.
Thanks, Brett. That was amazing, and to see the size of the team involved in designing and building this is impressive, and to finally put all names to faces is fantastic for me, the council, and everyone else involved. So that was brilliant. So thank you, Brett. Thank you, Anne. Just before we conclude the opening ceremony, a couple of quick plugs. Now that the hub is open, you all can use it. King Islanders can use it. And we want to see it used. Weddings, anything. So speak to the council team if you're interested. I think the first wedding to be held in here is going to be lucky, I reckon. So I encourage people to use this amazing venue now for all and sundry. It could be used for so many great things, and we want to see it used. And who knows, we might even have a council meeting in here as well if we can tick the recording boxes and other technological requirements. We'll see how we go. The display cabinets in the foyer that we saw outside, most of them are empty at the moment. We want to fill those up with items of historical items, with King Island produce, with promos for things that are happening on the island or other items of interest. So to any business out there or the museum or whoever, and you want to put things on display in the cabinet, let us know. It'll be a great plug and a great thing that will be viewed by lots of people that come through here, and obviously they will be kept securely. After we finish this proceeding, please take as much time as you like to continue to explore the hub. Don't open that cupboard over there. I think it's bowling balls and other stuff will fall on you. It's pretty jam-packed. But other than that, make sure you check out every nook and cranny of this impressive new facility. At 3 p.m, next door, we're going to be opening the new Study King Island headquarters. That's where their headquarters and their main classroom is going to be, but obviously they'll also use this facility as well. That's happening next door at 3 p.m. As part of the funding for this program, we repurposed the old general manager's house into a classroom and office administration and other things, and so that's happened concurrent with the building of this amazing facility as well. And then obviously tonight and tomorrow night, starting from about 5:30 this afternoon, obviously when it gets dark, the lights will kick in, is the Anchorage Festival, which is going to be a spectacular light show. Pop-up shops will open, including some great King Island alcohol on sale. I think I'll be ready for a drink by then. Pop-up stores, the light show, the museum and lens room will be open. So this whole hub complex will be open properly for the first time tonight and tomorrow night. And there are curfews in place too. I say to the neighbours, we don't want our first noise and light complaints to the opening night of the hub, but the hub will be a good neighbour to all locals. So there's curfews in place for that. But I encourage everyone visiting and all locals to come along tonight and or tomorrow night to check out this light show, to check out the hub, and to be part of this day or couple of days of celebration and Thanksgiving on King Island. So as Mayor, I'd just like to say thanks to everyone involved. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for being witness to opening this amazing new facility. And 2025 is our year of comeback. And thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Cheers.
No first impression, I've been here a year.
Oh, you must be impressed in some sort of way.
It's been a good project to be a part of.
Yeah.
Bloody good project. Yeah, something to be proud of.
Well, that's good. What about you, mate? First impressions?
I loved it. It's a fantastic job. The best builders on King Island.
Are they from King Island?
No, we're actually from Victoria.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But we've been here long enough and we treat the place like it's ours. So I love coming here. Love being part of the community.
What about you, mate?
I seen it when it was just a green field and then back here today, and I think the boys have done a fantastic job. Really, really good. It's a credit to them. It's actually a credit to the whole team, right from design right through to completion. It's really good.